Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kimber. It's good to be back with you today. We're going to dive into something really important, especially as the colder months are approaching us, and that is we're going to talk about boosting your immune system. I hear it over and over in my practice on how, oh, doc, I'm constantly sick, or it takes me forever to get over being sick. And what can I do? How can I boost my immune system? Or even worse, how about when your kids are sick? That is so hard. You don't sleep well. You have to call in to work and take time off. And so there goes vacation days, all of that. So let's talk about how we can boost the immune system, your kids' immune system, and have a healthy winter. All right, because it's coming. The colors are changing outside. Fall is on its way. So I just want to remind you to make sure to comment where you're listening from. I love to know. It's always fun to see where you're listening from, and ask any questions that you might have, because I think we're going to have a few minutes at the end, or during even, that we can just pop off and just answer some questions, because I know this healing journey is very personal. You can feel like you're on an island all by yourself. I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to know that I'm here for you, that hey, it's free advice. I'm offering free advice. There's hardly anything that's free anymore, right? So, all right. So, why do we get sick more in the fall and winter? Do you ever notice that? Why we get sick more in the fall and winter? Well, let's talk about what happens. First, the winter, or the weather, is starting to get cool in the fall. It's not just about that chill in the air. However, it does matter. But in colder months, we spend a lot more time indoors. All right. So when you think about being indoors, you are around more people, sick people are in a closer area. The ventilation isn't as good. You can have more off gassing from the floors in the gymnasium. I know in our country there's a lot of basketball games that are going on, volleyball games that are going on. So you have the chemicals that are used on the gymnasium floor, or the cleaning chemicals. Those are all toxins that your body has to deal with. They're germs your body has to deal with, or bacteria, or whatever you want to call it, right? So that tends to play a bigger role. And if your immune system is already compromised, it's already weak because of toxins, we'll talk about that in a minute, then those things that you're getting more exposed to are going to have a harder time leaving your body. Plus, we have reduced sunlight, right? So that means less vitamin D in our diets. And so it is not a bad idea to start supplementing with some vitamin D. Make sure you combine it with vitamin K and magnesium, because otherwise it's not as absorbable, right, into your tissues as it needs to be. Plus, in colder weather, we tend to find that or in the fall and the winter, we tend to eat more sugary foods. But I'm not going to go into great depth on that. Tune in next week, because I'm going to dive deeper into what sugar does and how it negatively affects our immune systems. So, toxins, chemicals, even parasites can weaken our immune systems, and it makes us more vulnerable to illness. This is something I learned firsthand while I was working with my own health journey. I used to always catch everything that was out there. My kids would catch everything that was out there. And I was so tired of it. So one of the great surprises that I found as I went through my detox journey, as I cleaned up my lifestyle, as I healed my body, was that I got sick less often. I wasn't running from the person sitting next to me that was sniffling. I'm like, we got this immune system. We can do this. All right, so what causes that weakened immune system? So in my own journey, I realized that the toxins, the immune system can be weakened by various hidden factors. In chronic infections and environmental toxins, those all play a factor, but also one of the biggest surprises, parasites. Yep, parasites. I always fit in parasites, because I found like it was the missing link in my complete healing journey. In my practice, I see it all the time. We go after the parasites and people get well. So I got to talk about it because it's real. The parasites are keeping you sick. They are silently disrupting your immune system. So you got to deal with those parasites. On October 14th, I'm going to start another full moon, 7-day full moon parasite detox. It's perfect for you, your kids. It's a perfect situation to help boost your immune system as we're entering into these fall and winter months when it's getting a lot colder. But let's talk a minute about chemicals. Okay, so in our environment, there are over 80,000 chemicals. 80,000 in the environment. Think about that for a minute. Around 42,000 are still actively used in products that we consume or come in contact with every single day. 42,000. That's so many, my friends. These chemicals, along with heavy metals, they can overload your body's ability to detox, which then weakens your immune system, making you sick. That's why clearing out toxins is a huge piece of maintaining a healthy immune system. So you got to switch over. You got to switch over to being an investigator and finding out where those hidden toxins are creeping into your life. Is it through the Ziploc baggies that you're still using? Is it through the hair products or the body care that you're still using? You got to cut down on that because it's weakening your immune system. Hey, Judy from Tennessee, great to have you here. I'm glad that you can join us. I feel your support and I feel your curiosity as well. So let's talk a little bit about how we can boost our immune system. All right. First of all, everything starts in the gut. A lot of immune cells are housed in your gut. So if your gut is not healthy, your immune system is going to struggle. All right, I'll say that again. If your gut is not healthy, your immune system is going to struggle. So what can you do? Well, that heartburn or that constant bloating or the fact that you're constantly constipated, and what do I define constipation as? Not having 1 to 3 toilet filling bowel movements every single day. That's constipated. If you don't have that, you're constipated. Hi, Marcia from Michigan. Great to have you on. All right. So we got to have a healthy gut because your immune system is going to struggle if your gut is not healthy. A lot of your immune system or a lot of your immune cells are stored in the gut. So listen to your body. Is your body telling you that your gut is not healthy? It's time to clean that up. Maybe a parasite cleanse will help you. Possibly. I will tell you, gut patients that I see that do a parasite cleanse, focus on loving the liver, they have a night and day improvement difference in their gut health. All right, so maybe that's something for you. The other thing is that is going to incredibly impact your immune system and help strengthen your immune system so you can fight off all the sickness this winter. And remember, I'm also talking about that mysterious sickness that plagued us a few years back, right? It starts with the C, ends with the D. If you are trying to avoid that, these are things that you want to listen to, building up your immune system. So the second thing in building up your immune system is you've got to support your detox pathways. So again, what does that look like? That's your colon, that's your liver, that's your lymphatic system, that is all the way down to your cellular level, right? So let's just think about this a minute. If your colon isn't draining properly, if you're not having those toilet filling bowel movements daily, then you have a sluggish detox pathway. Let's talk about some liver signs real quick, right? So if you have itchy skin, if you have acne, if you have swelling in your limbs, you are likely have a clogged liver. Okay, another couple things. If you are gaining weight around your midsection, lower midsection, or your hips and thighs, you likely have a sluggish liver. So if any of that sounds familiar, there's many more things that determine how your body is telling us that you have a sluggish liver, but those are just a few of the typical ones that I see. If you have that, you need to work on that detox pathway because your liver is crying out for help, for love, for attention. Lymphatic system. Okay, bottom line, if you sit most of the day, if you have a sedentary lifestyle, your lymphatic system is probably sluggish. Your detox pathway is probably not open. You are more likely to get sick. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. So what do? You get up. You get up and you move. You go for a walk. You don't have to go run 3 miles, even a mile. You don't have to go do a HIIT workout. You just have to move. You have to walk. That's where cleaning house becomes really healthy because it moves your lymphatic system. So maybe you need to vacuum every day. Maybe you need to dust every day. Maybe you just need to clean every day if you like that. Getting up, maybe cooking some healthy meals. It forces you to move around in the kitchen. Going outside. Here's a thought. How about just challenging yourself to take a 15-minute walk? That could be a walk around the block for most of you after every meal. Wow, by the end of the day, you'll have walked for 45 minutes. So move your body, move your lymphatic system. The other thing that if you have a sluggish lymphatic system is maybe you aren't sleeping well. You have some mental fatigue. You can't remember things. You have brain fog. You have swollen feet, swollen hands. Those are all symptoms of your body talking to you, telling you that your lymphatic system is crying out to you and is not doing well. So it's time to love on your body, right? We need to all love on our bodies. This is what is going to help us stay healthy this fall and winter. Okay. So, what are some practical steps that you can take right now to make a difference in your health? Well, first, get moving. Second, stay hydrated. You got to stay hydrated. Third, make sure that you are having those daily bowel movements and address any kind of detox situation that you might need to take. Next, do the parasite cleanse. It's 7 days. It won't interrupt your life terribly at all. It'll be wonderful. You'll feel great afterwards, and it will help boost your immune system so that you will have a stronger immune system. Now, again, that's going to start October 14. Why October 14? Well, we got to give you time to get your products. Okay, so we are going to use some supplements, but I give you some diet advice and lifestyle advice and all of that too. So it's a full self-led program. Just will take you step by step, everything you need to do to make that happen for you, and just to have a full parasite cleanse over that 7-day period. And the next reason we do it on October 14 is because the next full moon is October 17. Let's talk about a full moon a minute. Last night, there was a full moon. How many of you didn't sleep well? Raise your hand. All right. How many of you felt symptoms come back that you only deal with once in a while, like headachy, body aches, excess brain fog? Maybe you're feeling a little extra puffy, dark circles under your eyes. Has any of that creeped up the last couple of days? That is a sign that you are not draining well, and parasites are likely a cause of that because they become more active over that full moon. All right, so The next full moon is October 17. We start the 7-day parasite cleanse on October 14. If you're interested, follow the link and let me know because I think it would be a good thing for you. All right. As we head into the colder months, it's super important that we take action now to boost our immune systems. Whether it's through your gut health, detoxing from environmental toxins, or supporting your body with the right minerals and the right nutrients. We're going to talk about food in a couple of weeks also, just some foods that you can eat to support your body and your immune system through the fall and winter months. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. We'll cover it all. You'll be totally ready to go in helping to take care of your body, love on your body, heal your body, keep your body healthy this fall and winter. Because if you're not healthy, everything suffers, right? Your job suffers, your family suffers, your purpose suffers. So if you've been dealing with some of that fatigue, allergies, reoccurring infections in the past, I encourage you to look much deeper. There's some root causes going on. Let's work together over the next couple of weeks and let's make this happen. All right, couple of things. I would love for you to take a look at the resources that I have. There's a free parasite resource that you can take, a free parasite quiz. You can take a look at that. I already mentioned the parasite course, our 7-day cleanse. So I don't want to mention that again because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sell you on something. The truth is I really do just care about you and I know it works. So it's like if you know something works or something's really good for you, you just want everybody to benefit. Okay? Thanks for joining me today. I just want you to remember that there is hope. There is hope for a healthy fall and winter months. There's hope for you to feel better and to live your best